Yeah, I cry and laugh at the same places, and I've seen it 11 times. So it does come from a very genuine place. I'm a huge, huge fan of this piece of art that I think has been created. Oh, really? Uh, oh, okay. Well, and that's news to me, but I, 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 I don't know. I don't know. Um, I mean, they really don't. They just really go for it with the questions, don't they? Now it's just going to seem like Fran and I don't talk at all, but we haven't discussed that either. So,
Hey guys, this is Hitesh Malik. You're watching me on Bollywood Live और आज हमारे सामने है सबकी favorite शिबानी दांडेकर who is coming with a very interesting movie Woot Select पे. Shibani, welcome to the portal. How are you doing?
thank you so much. I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing perfectly well, and now I'm talking to you. I'm feeling better.
Good.
Okay. So I have seen the trailer of Love at the Times of Corona, and it was such a cathartic experience just to watch the trailer. So I'm sure the movie has a lot to offer. So what would you like to tell your fans about the film?
Well, I think firstly, this was a very new experience for me because I've never done a short film before. So just to kind of, sink your teeth into something that only is 10 minutes long was very different. You're also just delivering a character in a very short amount of time. So you want people to kind of understand everything that she is about, understand everything that the story is about. I think it's a really important story. I think that given what we've been through in the last couple of years, our perception and understanding of relationships has really changed. And I think with that change, I think there should be a new level of acceptance and understanding and just, just a way to kind of be able to get through situations now that we're faced with a completely new way of life. So it was interesting to explore, and it was interesting to kind of bring it up and discuss it with people. And so many times we feel that we should keep what goes on in our relationship private, but if we really look at what we're experiencing, it's not very different to what other people out there are experiencing. And while that's kind of okay in regular life, I think in a lockdown situation where people are facing different types of relationships, whether it's long distance and you don't know if you're going to be able to see your partner soon, whether it's that you're married and now you're spending so much time with your partner as opposed to just the evenings and mornings, or whether you're dating somebody new and not being able to kind of go out to dinner and the movies, it's a new way of kind of functioning for a lot of us. And I think just discussing it and handling it and sharing stories was really important, and this is a way to do that.
Okay, so while shooting, what are the challenges that you have faced? Because you guys have shot in lockdown with the minimal crew members. So how was it
Mm-hmm.
like? How was it like for you to shoot the whole movie in just like with limited crew and limited things?
Well, I think one of the first obvious things is that you go on set and everyone is looks like they're in a spacesuit because everyone's in their PPE kit. So that's really because you can't see people. They've got the masks on and they're in these. So it's only really the cast that is just free of all of that. It's definitely feels a little bit strange. I think after being in a lockdown for so long and then to just have. I mean, it's not human contact, but it's the presence of other people in a room feels very weird. It's hard to kind of digest what is happening. It's such a new way of shooting, and just to process that kind of takes time. But once you start shooting, it feels as it always does. It feels like you're back on a set and you're
Okay.
working again. It's harder in terms of the amount of stamina that you have because you're used to like working 18 hours a day and you're on the go. And now it's you do like one thing and you just feel exhausted. But yeah, it was definitely a new space to navigate. But again, like once you get into that swing of things, you go back to normal.
So now, how excited or nervous are you for this?
I'm excited. I don't necessarily I don't really ever feel nervous. I feel like it is what it is, and hopefully people will enjoy it. It releases on Voot Select tomorrow, which is the 27th, and I'm excited for people to just see what we've created during the lockdown, and they're important lockdown stories. So I hope people really relate to them. But I'm excited to share them.
Have your loved ones seen the film already? And if yes, what are the best compliments you have received so far?
No one has seen. No one that my loved ones have not seen it yet.
Oh.
So tomorrow will be the first day. Yeah, I mean, I've obviously seen it, and we watched it. Shekhar, Indrani, Tanvi, who's a producer, and we watched it together on a Zoom call. No, actually, we tried to watch it together on a Zoom call, and then we decided that we should just watch it on our own and then get back onto the Zoom call. And that was nice. But I think it would be nice for people to just kind of experience watching it, whenever
so even Farhan hasn't watched the film yet?
Not yet. He'll see it tomorrow.
Is he excited? Have you guys had any conversation about it?
Yeah, we obviously discussed it when it was happening. So he knows all about it, and he's been super supportive, and he's excited to see it tomorrow. He posted about it, so he'll have to wait like everybody else.
Awesome.
No special screenings for friends and family during this time.
So do you have any plans to like sit with your loved ones and watch the movie like together, or how's it?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I think we definitely should. We should probably watch it tomorrow, or maybe at midnight tonight when it releases. But yeah, there's a plan to do that.
Farhan's Tufan has already received such a great response. So what do you want to say about that? Because I've seen your Instagram, you've been continuously supporting him through your posts and everything.
My Instagram page has turned into a Tufan fan page. But I look, it comes from a very genuine and real place. I have been watching so closely this entire journey, and it's been a real honor and a privilege to be able to watch it so closely. And to see just different parts of it being put together, the training, the shooting, the months of work, the edit, the background music, it was just so nice to be able to see how it all works and see them put it together. And I'm such a fan of the movie. I think it's not a biased opinion. I think it's beautiful.
No, I think even I loved it. It was such an amazing movie.
Yeah, I cry and laugh at the same places, and I've seen it 11 times.
Wow.
So it does come from a very genuine place. I'm a huge fan of this piece of art that I think has been created. And I'm so glad it's receiving the love because it touches on such great things, So I'm really glad that it's receiving the love that it's receiving.
When you and Farhan are planning to do a movie together, because your fans have been dying to watch you guys together on the screen.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, and that's news to me, but I don't know.
Like, have you guys been like reading scripts, or you guys are open to the idea of working together? How is it? Have you guys discussed it on the first?
We've actually not discussed it at all, to be honest.
Okay.
But we do talk about content all the time, in terms of, just things that are being made and things that are about to release and ideas for stories. And we discussed those kinds of things and what we enjoyed about how this was made and the direction and the way it was shot. So we definitely have a lot of discussions about, film and web shows and art in itself. But that's very interesting. We've never discussed that before. So maybe I'll bring it up tonight.
Yeah, you should. And then
after he watches Love in the Times of Corona on Boot Select,
I'm sure he's going to love it. And after you guys discuss this, we're going to meet again and discuss that. When are you doing a movie?
Definitely. Like a follow-up interview afterwards.
Yeah, definitely.
Now that you planted the seed.
Okay, the second most curious thing fans are excited about, when you guys are planning to get married, is there anything in the cards soon? What is it?
Gosh. I mean, they really don't. They just really go for it with the questions, don't they? Now it's just going to seem like Farhan and I don't talk at all, but we haven't discussed that either. So maybe that's another thing I'll talk to him about, and I'll get back to him on that as well.
Okay, but your Instagram is already giving everyone couple goals. I hope you're aware of at least that thing.
Well, that's really sweet. I don't, to be honest, I don't really put a lot of thought into it. We just try to keep it as real and as natural as possible. And honestly, it's nothing is kind of planned or contrived. It's just what it is. When we feel like posting, we post. If there's something we want to say, we just say it. It's not like, oh, we should put this out and this is when we should do. We don't do all of that. We're just not those type of people. And if we're feeling something in the moment, we just put it out, and that's just what it is.
And probably that's why people are, feeling the connect, because it's so real.
Maybe, yeah, but that's good. That's good in a way. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.